Governo Federal, Governo do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, Secretaria de Estado de Cultura e Economia Criativa do Rio de Janeiro, através da Lei Aldir Blanc, apresenta Fôlego Programa de formação e capacitação para profissionais da arte e da cultura. Passo a palavra para a Stephany agora. Bom dia.
Obrigada, Jessie. Good morning, everyone. Antes de a gente começar, de fato, a já começar a se colocar em inglês, a praticar o nosso inglês, a gente vai ter um início mais em português, discutindo algumas questões centrais, entre elas o porquê de se estudar inglês e o porquê de vocês estarem aqui. Vai ser uma forma de refletirmos juntos sobre esse processo e também para eu conhecer um pouco mais de vocês. Então, antes de eu prosseguir com essa reflexão, queria mais uma vez agradecer a equipe Fôlego pelo convite, por poder estar aqui, proporcionar essas aulas, por ter planejado essas aulas, pensando no público das artes. Então, em todos os planejamentos de aulas, eu pensei em incluir questões que envolvam as artes. Também sou estudante de artes, então é um tema que me interessa e que me cerca de alguma forma. Então, vamos seguir adiante. Queria fazer um pedido a todas, todos e todos que vocês fiquem atentos ao que a gente vai dar durante a aula. Eu acho que é muito importante, eu pelo menos prezo muito as anotações, seja ela digital, né, usando o próprio computador, seja escrevendo mesmo, de uma forma mais antiga, eu diria. E sintam-se à vontade. Eu acho que o importante é cada um da sua forma, manter as suas notas, a sua organização, para que vocês consigam manter o desenvolvimento do conhecimento de vocês num registro pessoal. Eu entendo dessa forma essa experiência de aprendizado como muito importante, o processo de registro pessoal, ok? Então, uma sugestão minha já de início. E lá para o final da aula, eu vou pedir ajuda de quem está participando, os alunos daqui, que vocês me auxiliem lembrando o que foi falado, percebam se durante o encontro teve alguma palavra, alguma expressão, alguma observação que chamou a atenção de vocês, e aí, para o fim da aula, vocês retomam isso comigo numa revisão, ok? Então, a gente vai iniciar falando um pouco sobre o planejamento. Eu vou compartilhar aqui com vocês. Vocês conseguem ver essa tela? Se alguém, por favor, puder ligar o microfone só para me dar um ok?
Sim.
Obrigada. Então, welcome, bem-vindos a todos, a todas. Que a gente tenha um ciclo de aulas muito proveitoso, ok? Bom, a aula 1, que é a aula de hoje, a gente vai falar um pouco sobre saudações, cumprimentos e apresentações. Então, a gente vai ser uma aula mais introdutória mesmo, tanto que a gente vai mesclar um pouco mais o português com o inglês, não sintam-se ansiosos e ansiosas. Ao longo dos encontros, a gente vai aumentando o nosso repertório de vocabulário e eu, conhecendo um pouco mais vocês, a gente consegue desenvolver um pouco mais conversações mais aprofundadas e vou sempre trazendo material para que vocês possam se colocar na língua. Não sintam-se pressionados para que vocês tenham que produzir frases fluentes, fluidas e muito seguras. Vocês estão aqui, de fato, para produzirem, praticarem, então aproveitem esse momento para vocês falarem, é importante, porque eu ouço e vejo as necessidades do grupo também, ok? Então, a gente vai falar sobre as saudações, cumprimentos, apresentações nessa aula de hoje, que é a 1. Semana que vem, a gente fala sobre oferta e pedido de ajuda, direcionamentos, localização. Aula 3, como está escrito aí, apresentando um artista. E aula 4, apresentando uma obra e falando sobre preferências. Na aula 3, a gente vai apresentar um artista e a gente vai aprender também sobre materiais artísticos, assim como na aula 4, né? O que se utiliza para desenvolver alguma obra artística. Então, vai ter bastante vocabulário envolvido em todas as aulas. Gostaria só... Vou interromper rapidinho para voltar a vê-los. Lembrando que o objetivo principal dessa estrutura de curso que a gente está construindo aqui é para que vocês possam se colocar com o inglês falado. Então, a prática, o objetivo prático destes encontros é que vocês consigam não somente adquirir, como também desenvolver, porque com certeza, pelo que eu vi, né, do que eu conheci de vocês, pude conhecer do formulário preenchido de vocês, vocês já tiveram experiência em inglês, inclusive isso era um pedido, né? Vocês têm algum estudo em inglês, então aqui ninguém caiu de paraquedas. De todo modo, não que vocês tenham já que ter um nível intermediário ou avançado. Aqui a ideia nessa aula 1, principalmente, é a gente tentar nivelar um pouco e depois a gente vai avançando. Então, o objetivo principal é que vocês possam se colocar na prática, falada. São variadas as profissões de vocês, né? Mas, com certeza, vocês terão que, em algum momento, se apresentar, vocês falarão sobre os vocabulários, provavelmente usarão o vocabulário que a gente vai propor aqui nos encontros, tá bom? Se as pessoas se sentirem à vontade para ligarem as câmeras, é bom. Quando eu estou apresentando, eu não consigo ver vocês, porém, quando eu retorno à sala de aula, que é bom quando a gente conversa e pode se ver. Então, sintam-se à vontade, mas só gostaria de compartilhar que é bom a gente conseguir manter essa comunicação visual. É claro que nos novos tempos a gente está em outro contexto, é diferente, né? Não estamos dentro de uma sala de aula, então por isso, de alguma forma, às vezes o contato visual é interessante, para que a gente possa se ver e tudo mais. Mas, de todo modo, pratiquem a fala mesmo, tá? Quando for solicitado, durante as aulas eu vou falar, gente, pode ligar o microfone agora só para me dar um ok que eu não estou vendo, ou então vou pedir para que vocês se comuniquem, façam perguntas uns aos outros, ou então se coloquem, tá bom? Obrigada. Então, vamos lá. Agora a gente vai iniciar só uma breve discussão sobre a importância do inglês. Why is it important to learn English? Então, qual é a importância, né, de aprender o inglês? Eu fui tendenciosa ali, coloquei aquele globo, né, à esquerda, e aí eu queria ouvir de vocês. Não vou deixar projetada essa tela por muito tempo, não, porque vocês já sabem qual é a pergunta, né? Why is it important to learn English? Gostaria, então, agora que vocês pudessem falar um pouco, compartilhar comigo o que vocês acham, o que vocês pensam do porquê da importância do inglês agora, neste momento, por que aprender o inglês, principalmente por uma questão individual, pessoal, porque no meu trabalho eu sempre entro em contato com pessoas que são nativas, ou então pessoas que falam inglês que são de outros países, ou existe um interesse pessoal. Bem, queria ouvir de vocês para conhecê-las melhor, e também para a gente discutir um pouco mais sobre o porquê do inglês e não de uma outra língua estrangeira que vocês estão aprendendo agora. Alguém gostaria de começar falando?
Posso começar.
Ótimo.
Em português mesmo?
Sinta-se à vontade. Se você quiser já começar a se colocar em inglês, pode também colocar em prática.
Estou um pouco enferrujada, acho que em inglês, but I'll try. Well, I'm a visual artist, and I studied architecture and for my graduation, but since then I didn't really practice the English, and right now I'm feeling that I miss some opportunities without good English, since from talking to, so I can like do some courses, online courses like this that we are doing, but in foreign platforms. And I try to write some stuff in English for my portfolio, and that's when I was like, oh, my English sucks. Because I thought that I know, because I studied during my early years when I was in graduation, but it's like almost 10 years without studying, so it's a lot. And so that's why I want to study again, so I can try new opportunities in new countries, other countries. And for my understanding, English still is this global language. So even countries that don't speak English asks for materials in English. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you very much. It's Nara, right?
Yeah, it's not I'm on my mom and dad computer because I'm kind of under the weather, so I don't even know what name is here.
It's Eduardo.
Eduardo, it's my dad.
Okay.
But I hope next week I will be in my home, so everything will be okay.
Hopefully. Thank you, Nara. Quem mais gostaria de dar sequência falando um pouco sobre?
I can't. I will try. I am iniciei. Eu estou iniciando no inglês, então vamos aos pouquinhos. My name is Hannah. I work at Oscar Niemeyer Museum, Curitiba. So here we receive a lot of tourists, né? So it's important to know how to speak English with them. And in the class I am having English, we don't learn a lot of art terms. Yeah. So, além disso, I dream to go travel abroad on another countries and live, if I can dream, living in another country. So English open the skylines and because I already knew how to speak Spanish, but this limited the countries. So that's why I learned English, and I'm happy for this class.
Nice. Thank you for your presentation, Hannah. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Alguém mais gostaria de dar prosseguimento? Bom, enquanto isso...
Stephany, can I?
Yeah, sure, Eloisa, please.
Sorry about the camera. Today I'm out of home, maybe. I don't know how to say, so I'm gonna be without camera. Sorry about that. So I'm an architect, like Eduardo. I forgot the name, but it's not Eduardo.
Nara. It's Nara.
Nara. And I have a lot of difficulties with English, and specifically to talk about art, to talk about my area, and I would like to. I think it's know some words. It's important, and that's it.
Thank you very much, Eloisa. Nice to meet you and welcome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
No problem about the camera. If you cannot turn it on, it's okay. It's just a suggestion because sometimes it's easier to talk to you when I can see you, okay? Someone else? Alguém mais gostaria de falar? Pode falar em português também, no problem. Amanda? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry about the camera too. My notebook is kind of crazy. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
My name is Amanda. I have 26 years. I just graduated in visual arts, and I've studied English my whole life since I was a child. But I'm kind of shy when it comes to talking in English. So that's very difficult for me actually. Um, so I don't have much experience talking in English about arts and stuff. So I thought it was a good idea, of course, lessons, because I would have this practice, these tips, and something like this.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Amanda. I'm sorry about your computer problem, but hopefully it's good soon. Mas alguém gostaria de se apresentar? Falar um pouco sobre...
Hi, good morning.
Morning, Ana.
My
Sorry,
name is
Tamires. I'm
okay.
sorry, because Ana showed up.
Oh, we started talking at the same time. I think she gave up because I started talking.
No
Okay.
problem.
I get a little bit nervous talking in general, so I will try. My name is Tamires. I have a personal interest to English because I always liked the language, and at the beginning I was self-taught, and I think that I study. My graduation is conservation and restoration, and when I get in college, I saw that English is like, it has to be like your first language, because there is a lot of texts in English. When we write paper, a lot of times it has to be in English, and I think it's that.
Thank you very much, Tamires. Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Morning. Now it's Anna.
So I am studying public relations, and I want to work with arts and culture. So I came to this course because of that. And like Amanda and Tamires, I am a little bit shy to talk in English because I don't talk too much. I need to practice my conversation to become more confident and be able to use the language in peace. And I always, every time I think about going to another country, I don't think about working with arts and culture and public relations. I think about other jobs, mostly because I don't think I am able to go to a country that doesn't speak Portuguese and work with the things that are specifically. So I saw this course and I thought it was a really good opportunity.
It is. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Alguém mais? Bom, eu vou dando prosseguimento e aí qualquer coisa alguém pode interferir, se sentir vontade de falar nesse início, tá? Sobre o que falamos. So, I'm going to present something talking about the importance of English still. Here it is. Look at this image here. Look at it. What is it? Is this a website or an email? You can open your microphone to say the answer, please.
It's a website.
Yeah, that's it. It's a website. And is it in English?
No.
It's not. It's not. But here, look, on the top, can you see there? You have the EN, which is the English language. When I click there, it's in English, thank God. Now I understand a little bit better. Em português, now. Por que eu dei esse exemplo aqui? Esse website, ele é do norte de Israel, é de Haifa. E aí, de fato, como a gente já colocou aqui, como muitos de vocês já falaram, é importante que a gente aprenda o inglês, porque, de fato, não podemos negar, é uma língua franca, é uma língua global. Então, muito conteúdo e muito material é disponibilizado em inglês e do mundo inteiro. Então, para que a gente possa ter contato, por exemplo, com websites do norte de Israel, quem diria, né? Se a gente pensasse que não existe uma língua franca, de fato, como que a gente teria acesso a essas informações? A gente não teria acesso a essas informações. Então, de fato, é importante, atualmente, não há dúvidas, eu acredito que todos vocês não tenham dúvidas disso, que é importante porque, de fato, a comunicação global, ela se estabelece com mais facilidade, mais fluidez. E, claro, para aqueles que desejam colocar o seu material também na internet ou em outros meios, é óbvio, se você souber o inglês, você consegue fazer com que o seu material seja propagado com mais facilidade, com que sua fala seja vista e revista por outras pessoas de outros lugares do mundo, para além de só do Brasil. Então, a gente não pensa mais tanto numa comunicação estrita num país somente, a gente consegue dialogar. Então, o objetivo desse curso é para que vocês consigam praticar, de fato, pelo que eu posso perceber dessa turma, muitas pessoas já têm muito conhecimento de inglês, por mais que digam que tenham vergonha, timidez. Don't worry, isso aí são vocês e todas as pessoas que estão aprendendo uma língua estrangeira, isso é muito comum, isso é normal. Não se cobrem nesse sentido de eu fico com vergonha de falar. É comum, inclusive se nós pensarmos em contextos mesmo que a gente tem que colocar a nossa primeira língua, que é o português, né? Eu acredito que todos aqui sejamos brasileiros e brasileiras. Se tiver alguém de outra nacionalidade, por favor, me corrija. Mas, de toda forma, dependendo do ambiente que você se encontra ou do contexto, de fato, também vai haver o nervosismo. Será que eu estou falando certo? Ai, meu Deus, será que aquele conceito que eu disse, imagina uma apresentação de uma dissertação, ou, enfim, entre outros exemplos que, claramente, a gente vai se sentir um pouco mais nervosa, mais ansiosa. Então, sobre a fala na língua inglesa, não se preocupem, isso aí é assim mesmo. Todos nós sentimos isso em algum momento e vamos sentir, a depender do contexto, principalmente, ok? Então, aproveitem mesmo esse espaço para que vocês possam falar. Aliás, antes de eu ir para isso aí, eu queria uma ajuda de vocês. Alguém falou assim, em português se apresentando. Além disso, do you know how to say além disso in English? Can I have someone helping me?
Besides, né? Na hora que eu falei, depois eu lembrei.
No problem. É isso, por isso que é importante a gente falar aqui, porque aí em conjunto a gente, juntas, a gente consegue construir uma fala. Então, além disso, é Hannah, né? Is it Hannah? Além disso, you can say besides that. Besides that, tem outras falas que eu vou apontando, vou anotando, e lá para o fim da aula eu vou trazer algumas observações para a gente afinar algumas falas, ok? So now, we're going to have an exercise, and this is the exercise. In 20 seconds, you, in a piece of paper or in your computer, you decide you're going to write down artist's name, as many as you can remember. There isn't a specific number of artists. You just write them down, you remember, and you write them down, okay? So in this image here, I put 2 examples, Frida Kahlo and Marina Abramovic, but you write the ones that you remember. I'm going to stop sharing just for a moment to see you. Just an observation in Portuguese. Quando eu compartilho com vocês, eu não vejo a tela de vocês, tá bom? Então, se vocês precisarem em algum momento me sinalizar que vocês não estão conseguindo ver alguma coisa, pode abrir o microfone para me dizer, Stephany, não estamos vendo, porque quando eu estou compartilhando eu não consigo de fato ver. E então, eu voltei aqui só para confirmar. Do you understand what you have to do in the activity? Can I have one volunteer to explain to the group what to do? Can be in Portuguese or in English, you decide.
Sure. I'm feeling talkative today.
Awesome.
So we need to write down the most number of artists that we can remember during 20 seconds. So that's it.
Perfect, Nara. Thank you very, very much. Does anyone have any questions about the activity? No? Em português, não. Quando alguém tiver alguma dúvida sobre alguma atividade, por favor, sinalizem também, ok? Pode abrir o microfone. Não entendi. Em breve eu mostro como falar o não entendi. Acredito que a maioria já saiba. So, I'm going to count the time down. 20 seconds. Are you ready to start? Ready? Okay, so let's go. Start. Okay, time's up. You can stop now. Maintain this list with you. We're not going to use it now. It's only later in the class, okay? So maintain it. Don't lose your piece of paper with this information. Afterwards, we come to that. Okay, I would like to share again. Let me come back to the screen. So here it is, our presentation. Here is the Brooklyn Rail. It's a magazine about arts. It's in English. And we're not going really to talk about this text, but I want to talk to you about reading and seeing some words that you know. So you don't have to be worried to understand each word you read now. So the importance of this is to find words that you identify in the text. Now, excuse me, I'm going to explain in Portuguese, okay? A importância aqui não vai ser a gente entender esse parágrafo. Eu queria que vocês olhassem para ele, e aí uma palavra importante que eu vou dizer para vocês, e vou dizer nos próximos encontros, muito provavelmente, que é scan the text. É uma ideia de escanear mesmo. Scan the text. Quando você escaneia o texto, você não vai ler com muitos detalhes e entender cada palavra, cada significado. É escanear mesmo. E agora, o que eu vou pedir para vocês quando vocês escanearem esse texto? Identifiquem palavras que talvez se aproximem do português, ou então palavras que vocês conseguem identificar com facilidade. Talvez porque vocês já conheçam o vocabulário, mas talvez se vocês não soubessem inglês, assim, o que é próximo do português? Então, eu vou dar só um tempinho para vocês, uns 10, 15 segundos, para vocês olharem e identificarem essas palavras que vocês identificam, que tenham alguma proximidade com o português, tá bom? Do you understand? If you can open your microphone just to say yes for me.
Yes.
Yes, everybody understands? Great.
Yes.
Thank you. So just scan the text and find some words. Okay, so I would like to have a volunteer to tell me 2 or 3 words that you identify in this text.
May I?
Sure, go ahead.
Galleries, paintings, performances, structured, function. The main ones that I saw at first saw, assim.
Thank you very much. I don't know who's speaking. Who are you? I don't see you. I'm sorry.
Tamires.
Okay, Tamires. Thank you very much, Tamires. Does someone else would like to share? Another words that you see, maybe, that Tamires hasn't mentioned?
Hi, it's Nara.
Thank you, Nara.
Scale. Absolutely. The other ones, as Tamires already said, that I identified.
It's okay. Thank you, Nara. So here, this exercise is to show you that you don't have to know all the words and you don't really have to understand everything when you read the text. First of all, you can be calm, relax, and you find important information. So, for example, as Nara just said, the scale, large scale, technical, and Tamires also said galleries, artists, performance, show, solo. So these were, look at the size of the text and how many words you can identify, and they're very similar to Portuguese, right? In this case, I'm sorry, I'm again going back to Portuguese. A gente chama essas palavras de cognatas. São palavras que são muito próximas da nossa língua materna. Então, por exemplo, o paintings, eu coloquei ali, mas ela não é um cognato, na verdade. Mas galleries, structures, create, todas as outras, de alguma maneira, quando você olha, você consegue identificar uma similaridade com o português. Isso facilita. Então, quando você vai pegar um texto para ler, óbvio que é sempre importante você ver que tipo de texto você está lendo. Se é um artigo científico, se é uma revista, se é um jornal, enfim. A depender do tipo de texto, você consegue com mais facilidade, né? Às vezes o artigo científico ele vai ter um vocabulário muito mais aprofundado ou muito específico, que de fato você deveria talvez ter um conhecimento desse vocabulário antes. Mas mesmo para vocês que se apresentaram dizendo que eu tenho vergonha de falar, eu preciso praticar, tá enferrujado, tudo bem, é isso mesmo. Quando vocês encontram esse texto, vocês conseguem identificar com facilidade algumas palavras. Então, essas são as palavras cognatas. A gente tem os anglicismos também, né? Que seriam, por exemplo, no fast food vocabulary, né? O hot dog, cheeseburger, que aí a gente não falaria com essa pronúncia, né? Seria um cheeseburger, um hot dog, entre outras palavras, né? O drive-thru, né? Que seria o drive-thru, e etc. Esses seriam os anglicismos, que são as palavras que a gente pega mesmo do inglês, exatamente como ela é, e se utiliza no nosso dia a dia em português. Por exemplo, fake news, que foi muito falado, né, principalmente no ano passado. Eu ia dizer mais alguma, mas, enfim, vocês acho que compreenderam o conceito do anglicismo e dos cognatos. Então, a gente pode usar a nosso favor essas palavras que se aproximam muito do inglês. Como aqui no curso a gente vai ter muito mais um olhar para a fala e para a escuta, a gente não vai se pautar tanto na leitura, porém, vamos usar as leituras para contextualizar as nossas conversas, os nossos debates, ok? Então, sempre fiquem atentas com o encontrar, conseguir passar o olho e identificar palavras que facilitem a vida para ninguém ficar desesperado, ok? Porque não é do norte de Israel, né, o nosso text. Ok, now, the next activity is, you are going to match the words to the images. Em português, Match é uma palavra que ela é muito usada como instrução e eu vou continuar usando para os próximos encontros. Então, só vou explicar para vocês entenderem. O que é match? É você linkar. Aí, eu pegando a palavra do inglês, link, né? É você linkar alguma coisa a uma outra coisa. Então, o que a gente vai match aqui? The words, tá ali o words on the right, film, tragedy, comedy, show, blackout, video clip. To the images, so you have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're going to match them. Number 1 is an example. So we have here, number 1 is letter A, film. Okay, and you are going to match number 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the rest of the words here. Can I have a volunteer to explain the activity to the group, please? No one? Do you understand what to do?
I'm feeling bad to volunteer again, so I'm making space so someone else can speak, but
thank you, Nara.
But I can explain.
Please, go ahead.
At least. So we need to connect the numbers with the images, with the letters, with the words that explain what the images are. I think that's the best way that I can explain it.
That's perfect, Nara. Thank you very much. And you're practicing. Great.
Yeah.
So number 1 is here. It's letter A. I will give you 10 seconds to look. You can write down if you think it's necessary for you, or you can just memorize. In 10 seconds, we talk about the answers, okay? So go ahead. Okay, time's up. So, number 1, we know it's film. Number 2, can I have a volunteer to tell me what is the answer?
Blackout?
That's it. Perfect. By the way, do you know how to say this in English? The place, the space?
Stage.
Perfect. Stage. It's where the actors and actresses are acting, right? Number 3, a volunteer to tell me the answer.
Tragedy, comedy.
Perfect. Number 4, volunteer.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, that's it. There was, I couldn't listen to you very, very well, but yeah, sure.
It's because I am de máscara.
Oh, right, you're wearing the mask. Number 5, what's the answer?
Video clip.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, what we are going to, here are the answers, okay? A, B, B, C, and E. I'm going to tell you the pronunciation of the words. Keep your microphones off for now, but you can repeat with me, okay? But microphones off, please. So letter A is film. Film. Pay attention to the M. In Portuguese, we say filme. 2 syllables. In English, it's you close the word with your mouth, and letter M is film. Okay? Letter B, tragedy. Tragedy. Comedy. Comedy. Letter C is show. That's it, an easy one, show. And letter D, blackout. Blackout. And the last one is video clip. Video clip. Clip, just like film, is similar how you have to close the word, okay? So in Portuguese, we would say videoclipe. There is an I at the end of the word, videoclipe. But in English, it's video clip. You finish the word a little bit with not another syllable, okay? That's it. By the way, I want to show you something. Here is Cambridge Dictionary. And why I'm showing you this now, because I'm talking about pronunciation. So for example, let's put here tragedy. And you have here the word tragedy, and it says, what is it? It's a noun. If it's a verb, it's going to be there, a verb. And you have here, can you see the speaker? Here you can listen to the pronunciation of the word. So here is the UK, United Kingdom, and US, the United States pronunciation. And you just click here and you listen to it. Can you listen to it? So here you can see the structure, how you write it. Okay, you have to learn about phonetics and phonemes, but here during the classes, sometimes I'm going to show you some aspects, and I will explain to you how to understand them a little bit better. Okay, so this is just a suggestion for you. I'm going to send you now here in the chat the Cambridge Dictionary link. I'm also going to show you Lingui, and I'll explain a little bit about Lingui. Here, oh no, here is word. I put here a research. Let me take it off. Word reference. And here you are. About Lingui, it's a very good dictionary as well, because it works with data. What is data? So let's go to tragedy again. Here you also have the word to listen. You can listen here as well. And you have the common translation. It's in Portuguese. Cambridge Dictionary, you have the translation in English, but Lingui, you have the translation in Portuguese. So here, tragédia, and less common, drama, catástrofe, desastre, desgraça. So it gives context. How you see that? It's a database. How? They say here, it comes from this information. Europa.europa.eu. It is human nature to be the more affected by a tragedy, the closer it comes to one. So here the translation is tragédias. Excuse me, I'm going to speak in Portuguese now. Esse dicionário Lingui, ele é muito interessante porque vocês conseguem ver de que contexto ele tirou a palavra que você está buscando, e daí você consegue identificar qual é a melhor forma de você traduzir. Então, se você está lendo um texto, aqui nesse caso, tragedy, pensando nas artes, no contexto das artes, a gente vai pensar numa tragédia, que é o contraste, quase a antítese, né, da comédia. Aqui não, nessa primeira frase mesmo, que a gente já viu no banco de dados dele, quando ele fala tragédia, na verdade, ele não está se referindo às artes, ele está se referindo, de fato, a uma tragédia. É próprio da natureza humana sentir tanto mais as tragédias quanto mais perto estão de nós. Então, de uma experiência humana e não de uma tragédia enquanto uma representação artística, teatral. Então, o legal do Lingui é que ele mostra esse banco de dados e aí vocês conseguem ver com clareza qual é o significado da palavra. Eu já estou aproveitando esse momento para mostrar os dicionários, tá? O Cambridge Dictionary, como eu já falei, vocês também conseguem ouvir a pronúncia da palavra, mas ele vai te dar sempre o significado em inglês. É muito bom vocês praticarem usar, porque você não associa diretamente já a palavra em português, mas você consegue ler. Quanto mais vocês lerem inglês, melhor para vocês irem praticando e adicionando mais vocabulário para vocês. E tem o Word Reference também, que é bem bacana, ele funciona mais ou menos parecido com o Cambridge, mas na verdade ele traduz em português. E ele dá alguns contextos também. Vamos aproveitar a tragedy, que a gente já olhou nos outros dois. Então ele dá aqui, ó, inglês e português, né? Tragedy, ele bota o N, que é do noun. Então, tragic play, drama, e aí ele colocou entre parênteses o contexto. No teatro, é a tragédia. Agora, a tragédia figurativa, né? Figurative, disastrous occurrence, ele dá em português, tragédia, desgraça. Então, é bacana porque também ele traz uma contextualização do termo que você está buscando, ok? This is just for you to know and how to use some dictionaries. It's good to use dictionaries when you're reading, etc. Yeah, sure. Back to you.
I have a question. The name tragedy, comedy, I thought it's tragedy plus comedy. No?
I just put the plus to show it's more than one word because you have two lines, okay? That was me putting the plus, but it's tragedy and comedy or tragedy, comedy, okay?
Okay,
But,
okay, the name show could be to concert.
yes, yes, it can be a concert, okay? A show can be a TV show or it can be a show of a play, some actors acting on the stage. It's also a show, okay? But concert usually is for bands, for music, a concert, okay? All right, so let's go back to, thanks for your question. Let's go back to the presentation. All right. So here I have some useful sentences and conversations. This is the material for you. Excuse me, I'm going to speak Portuguese again just for a moment. Eu conversei com a equipe do Fôlego e aí a gente vai conseguir disponibilizar para vocês esse material afterwards, para vocês terem de todas as aulas. Provavelmente a gente vai criar uma pasta para vocês no Drive, mas nas próximas aulas eu confirmo com vocês. Então, é bacana, não se preocupem em terem que anotar exatamente tudo que vocês virem, que acharem que é necessário vocês anotarem. Mas eu acho que esse slide aqui é bom para quem quer praticar também algumas conversas, algumas falas. Então, são falas importantes que vocês podem utilizar em conversações, ok? So, here, for example, number 1, is the volume okay? Can you listen to me? In this context, we're talking about something on the internet when we're using here the computer to communicate, okay? In number 2, when you don't understand something. Lembra que eu falei antes? A gente vai falar sobre como perguntar, não entendi. Então, vamos supor que vocês estão conversando com alguém, vocês não compreendem o que a pessoa falaram, inclusive aqui, durante as nossas aulas, vocês podem falar, Stephany, I don't understand. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat, please? Tem variações, né? E se eu falar rápido demais, ou então no contexto de conversa que vocês tiverem, vocês podem perguntar. Can you speak slowly? Não sei se vocês já ouviram um vídeo da Adele falando. Ou então aquelas apresentações de gado, né? Não sei, eu vou ver se eu trago para vocês. É muito curioso, porque eles explicam e não dá para entender absolutamente nada. Então, dá vontade de você perguntar, can you speak slowly, please? I don't understand. And number 3, when you're talking to someone and you say, oh, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. And here in number 2, you can say, I'm very pleased to be here, supondo que você foi chamada para uma apresentação. No meu caso aqui, estou eu dando aula para vocês, eu falo, Fôlego, students, I'm very pleased to be here. I'm very happy to be here. Quando as pessoas vão receber no Oscar, né, o seu troféu, né, os seus trophies, Oscar trophies, they say, oh, I'm very happy, I'm very glad to be here, thank you, thank you. So you are saying thank you to be in a specific place, to be invited, etc. Do you have any questions about this information? No? Okay, so let's move on. Now we are going to watch a video, a small part of it, and it's from 2 different museums. One is from Tate Museum and the other is from MoMA. And the first one, there is an artist. And here are the questions. When you watch the video, I want you to pay attention to these information here, these questions. So we're going to watch a video, okay? Small part of it. And I'm going to repeat 3 times. So don't worry, 3 times to listen. Now, when I project the video, you don't have the questions. So memorize the questions. So number 1 is, what is the artist's name? Number 2, is the artist in the video a musician? And number 3, what kind of scenes does she represent? In number 3, I told you that she represents scenes. You know that she's an artist that represents scenes. But what kind? Quais tipos de cenas? Okay? She represents. Does she represent? And so, I'm just going to stop sharing for a moment to see you and talk to you for a minute. So, hi, you're here. Do you understand what to do in this activity? Yeah? So it's a video, probably 7 seconds. It's very fast. And I'm going to repeat 3 times. So do you remember the questions? What is the first question?
The artist's name.
Perfect. And the second one is if she's a musician. And the last question is about the art she represents. Thank you, Nara. Going back now to the video, so let's pay attention to it. Can you see that? Can you just tell me if you're seeing that?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go. Okay, back to you. So what's the artist's name? Do you remember? Can you say? Awesome, Amanda. Thank you. And is she a musician?
No, she's a visual artist.
Awesome. Nara is a visual artist as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And actually, she's a textile worker like me.
Oh, you did the same thing as she does.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you can, guys, by the way, later or during the class, you can show some of your works, or maybe Hannah, for example, you work in Oscar Niemeyer Museum, right? You can give us the arroba, the Instagram if you want, for us to know each other, for us to see your works, okay? And maybe I can use them in class if possible. Laurita is here, no problem. It's okay. Sometimes the internet connection is terrible for us all. I'm sorry for you. All right. And what kind of scenes does she represent with her textile work?
Domestic scenes, as she call feminist, daily feminist.
Awesome. That's it, Anna. Thank you very much. All right. Now we are going to the next video, but before I'm going to show you the sentences. So here you are. The next video that we are watching, it's 5 tips for teaching with works of art. This is from MoMA video. The last one was Tate. And you're going to see if the sentences are true, if they're correct, or if they're false, if they're not correct. And the number 1 statement is, Lisa Mazzola is an artist. Number 2, Lisa spends time with students and teachers. And number 3 is, Lisa talks about works of art in MoMA's collection. Is that it? Take 5 seconds for you to read the statements again and to memorize them. Okay, so I'm going now to share the video with you. Do you understand what to do? Now I can see you. You can do like this. Okay, awesome. So here it goes. The video, I'm going to repeat it 3 times again for you to pay attention to the information. All right. Can you see the image? Can you?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so let's go. Okay. All right, so the first statement is, Lisa Mazzola is an artist. Is this true or false?
False.
False.
She's
What?
an educator.
Awesome.
Like
Not
me.
Hannah is an educator as well. Awesome.
Yeah.
And in number 2, Lisa spends time with students and teachers. Is this correct?
Yes,
Yes.
true.
And the last one, Lisa talks about works of art in MoMA's collection. Also true?
Also true.
True? Okay. So let's come back to the presentation. So they both work with arts, and both of them start their presentation in the video like this. Look at the boxes here, this one and this one. What do the texts have in common, in your opinion? You can open your microphone to participate if you'd like. Do you know what do these texts have in common?
They have the names and the professions, and the way they structure the phrase is similar.
True, very true. And they are also, what you just said, they're talking about themselves, okay? So yes, name, profession, and the structure is very, very similar. But look here, in the first one, Billy, she says, my name is. Now, Lisa says, I'm. It's 2 possibilities to present yourself, to introduce yourself to someone. They are both okay, they're both very correct. You decide. You can say my name is, or you can contract it. You can say my name's. So I can say my name is Stephany, or I can say my name's Stephany. All right. Or I can also say I'm Stephany. I'm Stephany. Don't forget to close your mouth when you say I'm, okay? I'm Stephany. But since my name starts with an S, I prefer to say my name's Stephany because it's easier to pronounce. When I say I have to close my mouth and then I have to start with the S. So I'm Stephany. I prefer my name's Stephany because it's all right. And in here, in the green one, we can say she's saying what? Hi. This is a greeting. We call them greeting, okay? When you say hi to someone. Okay, now, as I don't know who participated now, but you talked about also the profession, the occupation they have. So they say, in the case of Billy, she says, I'm a visual artist, and Lisa says, I'm an educator. Now, pay attention to the difference. Whenever you talk about your occupation, you're going to say, I'm a something. I'm a teacher, in my case, Stephany. I'm a teacher, and I'm a student of arts, of drama. So you're going to say I'm and the letter A. But pay attention to this one here and this one here. They are a little bit different. Can I have a volunteer to say the difference between them and why they're different? No guesses?
Eu não sei falar
The
inglês só
difference.
isso.
No
Sorry.
problem. It's okay. You can
Não,
speak in
pode ir,
Portuguese.
Tamires. Daí você fala inglês.
No,
Não, pode falar, Hannah.
Não, é que o A, no segundo tem o AN, porque tem uma vogal na próxima palavra. Então, an educator. Esqueci como é que fala
Perfect.
vogal, daí eu me perdi.
Vowel. It's a vowel.
Como é que é? Bola?
Vowel. Vowel. That's it. Perfect, Hannah. It's because here we have the letter E. It's a vowel, so we need the N. But pay attention, there are two vowels that we use the letter N. I'm going to come back to you because I will write for you in the chat. When I have the vowels U or Y, you're going to put the letter, no letter A. So, for example, a university. Letter U is a vowel, but in this case, you do not put letter N. Okay? This is an exception. Do you understand? Não coloquem o N aí, tá? Quando tiver letter U and Y, it's only A. A university, A something else. All right. So let's come back there. Okay, here we have a list of some professions and some careers. Take a look at them. See if you understand all of them. Just a suggestion, you can take some words and look in the dictionaries if you want to know some pronunciations, but I'm going to talk about some of them. Also, there's only one profession that you have the feminine and the masculine. You have the gender. What is it? Can I have a volunteer to tell me?
Actor and actress.
Yeah. English is so easy because in Portuguese, sometimes we have to know the feminine and the masculine. Here, only actor and actress, you have to know really the difference. All of them, all of the rest, you don't have it. You don't have a difference. Pay attention to pronunciation here in the first one. You have the letter C. If we say in Portuguese, let's suppose I'm reading this word in Portuguese. We would say musician in Portuguese, okay? I'm just inventing, don't say like that. But in English, when we have the letter C here, you're going to say musician. Musician. Okay, so it's not C, it's shan. The same thing here in the second one. So it's art, technician. Technician. So sha, okay? Here, both words, they have the same ending. So in this case, we say illustrator. I speak a little bit more the American English. It's not the American English, but it's closer to the American English. So I say illustrator. If it's an English, a British English, probably closely to British English, you would say illustrator. Illustrator. But you can say both of them, illustrator or illustrator. You decide. And the same thing here, conservator or conservator. We also have here, oops, get out. We also have the last one, which is the student. And here, the curator as well, the same ending, educator, producer, researcher, museologist, therapist. Look at the TH. The TH, you have the tongue a little bit close to your teeth here on the front, but you also have a space. So you say th, th, th. There is some air coming out of my mouth, and I can feel it here on my hand. So when I say therapist, just like thank you, thank you. Não precisa botar aquela língua para fora, sabe? No. But there is a little bit of your tongue here, so you can say th, th, th. That's it for now. Now, look at this image here. From the first box here, musician, art technician, illustrator, conservator, blah, blah, blah. What do you think is the career of this girl from the image? You can turn on your microphones to say, please. What's her
illustrator?
Awesome, and great pronunciation. Okay, the next one. What's her occupation? Can I have a volunteer?
She's a ceramist.
That's it. Ceramicist. We also have the potter, just like Harry Potter. It's potter, someone who works with pottery. Okay. Now, what does she do?
She's a musician.
Perfect, and complete answer. Perfect. Awesome pronunciation as well. Next one.
She's a conservator.
Someone said yesterday in a different class that she could also be a conservator, and I agree. I'm sorry, also a museologist. So yeah, I think she could also be a museologist. And this one, what do you think?
Researcher.
And also a student, maybe. And yeah, but it's correct. Researcher, that's it.
Maybe an educator.
Yeah, maybe. He's preparing a lesson for students. Yeah, sure. And what does she do?
She's a dancer.
Perfect. And what does she do?
She's an educator.
Awesome. Okay, now we are going to talk about ourselves. I know some of you already did it, but let's just practice individually. You will open your microphones. I want to listen to you, and you are going to say your occupation. So we have some examples here. The first example, remember the N and the vowel. I'm an illustrator. Example 2, I'm a musician. And example 3, look, here is if you are a student and you are now at college, in the university, you are studying, your studies are in progress. In this case, you can say, I major in something. I major in architecture. I major in business. I don't know. So, can I hear you? I'm going to stop sharing to see you. I would like to listen to you saying your occupations. Who would like to start?
Stephany, just a question.
Sure.
When I can use major? I didn't understand.
Okay, when you say I major in something, I'm writing on the chat, okay? Sometimes I'm going to use the chat. When you major in something, you are studying in college. It's usually bacharelado, okay? It's the bacharelado. So, for example, now, me, Stephany, personally, I major in theory of drama. Eu estou estudando agora. Meu curso está acontecendo, está progredindo, eu ainda estou participando das aulas. Eu não finalizei. Então, nesse caso, eu estudo, eu sou bacharel em, I major in, and you say the course that you are studying in college. Do you understand, Louisa?
Yes, it's just for graduation, right?
Yes, that's it. Just
Okay,
for it.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your question. So can I have you present yourselves?
Hi, I major in public relations.
Awesome. Thank you, Anna. Someone else?
Hi, I major in conservation restoration.
Awesome. Thank you, Tamiris. Someone else?
Hi, I am graduate in visual arts, and also I have a technical high school in photography.
Oh, wow. Nice, Hannah. You finished, what's the course that you have finished?
Visual arts.
Oh, okay.
Só que é licenciatura, não sei como é que fala, licenciatura. Né?
Ah, okay, for teachers. So you can say, I have a degree in,
Yes.
okay, when you have finished, you can also say, I have a degree in, it's a second option for you. Hannah, let's do something different now. Can you ask Nara, who is also Eduardo, what does she do? You ask her, Nara, what do you do? And then Nara answers. Do you understand what to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Nara, what do you do?
Hi, Hannah. I'm a visual artist.
Thank you very much. Thank you, girls. Nara, can you ask Amanda, what does she do?
I can. Amanda, what does you do?
I have a degree in art, in visual art as well, and I major in museology.
Oh, great. Thank you, Amanda. Now, Amanda, just to finish, can you ask Liviane what does she do? Pay attention, look at the chat. What is the question? What do you do? Yeah, perfect. Amanda, you can.
What do you do?
Amanda, I major visual arts, and I'm a ceramist too.
Oh, nice, Liviane. You work with pottery. Awesome. You can show your work to us as well, okay? All right, now let's come back to the presentation. Thank you for your participation. You're awesome. Okay. So we have the greetings, and can you, girls and people, tell me some examples of greetings that you know? You can open your microphones. We know one from Lisa Mazzola from the video. She said, hi, this is a greeting. She says, hi. Can you tell me another greeting? When you see someone, you say something to the person.
Hello.
Awesome. Something else?
Good morning.
Hi.
That's it. Perfect. So we have here, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Pay attention, I didn't write here good night because good night is usually used when you live with a person and you are going to sleep right after you say good night to the I say to someone who lives with me, oh, good night, and I sleep. But if you are in an event and there are people and it's, for example, 8 p.m. at night, you're going to say good evening to people, okay? Not good night. So you have hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening are some options. They are possible in formal situations or informal situations. Do you have any questions here?
No.
Oh, thank you. Now, there are some other options of greetings without speaking. You have some actions with your hands, mainly, right? Here, the first one, it's speaking, and it's Joey from Friends, the TV show. I don't know if you know, it's a sitcom, it's a comedy show. And Joey says to Rachel, how you doing? Some friends talk to each other like this, and they say, how are you doing? How are you doing today? In this case, do you think how are you doing is formal or informal context?
Informal.
Yeah, very informal. So please excuse me, I'm going to speak in português, porque eu tenho que garantir que vocês entenderam que isso é bem informal. How are you doing? Em uma situação de trabalho formal, a não ser que vocês sejam colegas de trabalho com muita intimidade, existe a possibilidade de você falar how are you doing to a friend no trabalho. To a friend no trabalho é ótimo, né? Mas se você está num contexto de trabalho, por exemplo, você acabou de ser admitida no museu, ou enfim, você falar how are you doing é extremamente informal. E aí, nesses contextos de formalidade, não utilizem, usem hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, etc. Só para vocês saberem, para curiosidade mesmo, se alguém, vamos supor que vocês tenham essa experiência de alguém perguntar para vocês, how are you doing? Quando vocês, na verdade, é uma pergunta de, e aí, tá de bobeira? Tá podendo conversar? É quase como se fosse assim, né? Você responderia not much. Do tipo, não tô com muita coisa não, tô podendo falar. Então, how are you doing? Você fala, not much. E aí, a partir daí, vocês começam a conversar. O not much é para você demonstrar para a pessoa que você está livre para ter uma conversa. Okay, so we also have other types of greetings that you use some actions of your body. For example, a hug. I didn't put a hug here, but it's also an example. So here, you wave your hand, fist bump, and a handshake. Vocês conseguem ver o handshake escrito aqui ou tá aparecendo para vocês essa tela de interromper compartilhamento?
Tá a barrinha também.
Ah, que pena. Tá, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Tá aqui em cima.
Stephany,
Yes.
só uma dúvida. O how you doing também não dá para ser como vai você? Como, sei lá, tipo, tudo bem, sabe? Como está indo? Você tá bem? Algo nesse sentido?
Sim. A gente pode traduzir dessa forma assim. Você tá boa? Tá bem? Tudo bem? Como é que você tá? Pode ser. Até porque quando a gente pergunta no nosso contexto, né, tudo bem? Não necessariamente a gente quer de fato ouvir se a pessoa está bem, a gente não quer ouvir uma resposta longuíssima do que houve com a família, com o cachorro, com a avó. É mais um greeting mesmo, né? Tudo bem? Ah, tudo bem. E aí? Ah, tá. E aí começa a conversa. Sim, a gente...
Aqui, se a pessoa fala no, not much, daí a gente vai ter que... Se for nesse sentido, né? Ela vai ter que... Ela vai abrir o coração dela.
Não necessariamente quando eu falo not much, aí você vai conversar mesmo, é como se fosse assim, demonstrei para você que eu estou aberta para conversa e que eu posso, não estou ocupada não, então vamos conversar. Mas é um contexto mais informal mesmo, entre amigos e tudo mais, mas se você tivesse que traduzir essa expressão, né, a depender do contexto, depende da forma como a conversa se constrói, então poderia ser, tudo bem? Aí a pessoa, se respondesse not much, poderia até ser a resposta, tudo bem? A gente faz muito isso, né? E aí, tudo bem? Ah, tudo bem. Ninguém responde e continua a conversa de uma outra forma, né? Então, enfim, mais um início de conversa, ok?
Thanks.
So, you're welcome. Look, do you think the fist bump is a formal or informal situation?
Informal.
Yeah. You can also use it for kids, right? In the other class yesterday, there was one student that said that fist bumps are good for kids. So, for example, Hannah is an educator. When everything changes after COVID, if you're talking to a kid and you want to greet this kid, you can do a fist bump. It's kind of a game, right? And the handshake. Do you think the handshake is formal or informal?
Formal.
It's formal.
It's good for both, right? You can also greet a friend with a handshake. Okay, now we are going to start something different. I have a question for you. Would you like to have 5 minutes to go to the bathroom and to drink some water? O que vocês acham da gente ter um mini intervalo só para vocês beberem uma água, irem ao banheiro? Pode ser? Só para vocês retornarem em breve. Diga, Nara, você ia falar alguma coisa?
No, I was going to say that sounds good.
Okay, awesome. So in 5 minutes, I see you. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, are you there? Let's come back.
Stephany, eu vou falar em português, que é melhor. Como eu te disse, eu tô um pouco doente, então eu comecei a me sentir mal no meio da aula, então esse pedaço eu acho que eu vou ficar mais escutando, porque tá um pouco...
Fica tranquilo. Tá bom? Não, claro, economiza suas energias, sim.
Nossa.
Eu sei como é. E aí você tá participando também, né? Você falou, I'm really talkative. E isso exige uma energia, né? De você se colocar e tudo mais. Então, sim.
Achei que eu tava com mais energia do que eu tô.
Não, estamos num momento que não dá pra gente gastar tanta energia, não. Então, fica tranquila, no problem. Thank you for saying.
Sim.
Is everybody there?
Sim, tô por aqui, Steph. I'm here.
Great, thank you, Eloisa. Nice to listen to you. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, I'm going to present again our class. Oops. Look at this image here. Ooh. Do you know how to say this image in English? Somebody?
It's a map.
Yeah, great. Is it a specific country map or the world map?
The world map.
Very good. Okay, now this here I have the word flag just for you to know. Okay, this obviously is Brazilian flag. Okay. This question here is when you talk to someone and you want to know the nationality of the person. So you're going to say, where are you from? Okay. And later we come back to this. Now, I'm just showing you some flags and I will give you like 30 seconds. Okay, 30. To look at the flags and identify the countries. Here we have the list of countries, okay? Morocco, Argentina, Egypt, Chile, Mexico, and South Africa. And try to identify the flags in 30 seconds. And this is an activity for now. Can I have a volunteer to explain what to do now? What I just said? Not Nara, because Nara.
Try to identify the flags.
Yeah, perfect. In 30 seconds, it's okay, right? Se alguém discordar, me fala. No, 30 seconds, no, 1 minute. All right, so 30 seconds for you. Let's start. Okay, time's up. I'm going to ask you if you know this one here. Do you know which flag this is? Can I have a volunteer?
It's a Egyptian flag.
That's it. Perfect. And this one, do you know?
Morocco. Morocco. Não sei como é que fala.
That's it. Perfect. We will practice the pronunciation in a minute. And what is this, volunteer?
I think it's Chile.
Let's see the answers. Check your answers. Oh, I'm sorry, we have a problem. Just a minute with this, right? We put on the top for you to see it better. So here are the answers again. Oh, Chile. So pay attention to this. Here, the first line, we have the country. On the second line, this is only the country. Here we have a noun. We are going to say it's the Mexican flag. Actually, it's an adjective. So we are going to identify the flag, okay? So it changes a little bit. So we have Mexico, Mexican flag. South Africa is the country, South African flag. Here, Hannah, you wanted to know the pronunciation. It's Morocco, okay? Morocco, Moroccan flag. Chile, Chilean flag. Argentina, Argentinian flag. Egypt, Egyptian flag. It's like, just like in Portuguese, we say the country, Brazil, or Brasil in Portuguese, and we say bandeira do Brasil. In this case, we don't have flag of Mexico. In English, we say Mexican flag. Okay, I want to show you this website here that I'm going to show to send you the link if you want to take a look at it. Here we have the countries, okay? Afghanistan, Albania, Argentina. I was looking for Argentina. Argentina, Australia, Austria, Bangladesh, etc., etc. And here we have the nationalities. So here, just like we had Argentina, we are going to say the Argentinian flag, or an Argentinian artist, Argentinian person. Australia, Australian artist, and etc. And do you remember what is the question that you ask to a person to know the nationality of the person? You can speak.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? The question, someone asked to repeat. I wanted to know what is the question you ask to know the nationality of a person. So for example, I'm talking about Jessie from Fôlego that presented our class and our program. So I say, Jessie, are you Brazilian? Where are you from? And she says, oh, I'm from Brazil, or I'm Brazilian. So here in this website that I showed you, that I sent, we have the question, where are you from, here on the bottom, okay? And the answer is, I am from, ta-na-na. I am from, ta-na-na. Here they are dividing the city and the country. So I can say, I am from Rio de Janeiro, and I am from Brazil, if you want to identify the country or the city. Now, I want to tell the nationality. So I am Brazilian. Remember, my name is and my name's the contraction. In this case, the same thing. I can say I am Brazilian or I'm Brazilian, okay? If I'm talking about a different person, I'm talking about Jessie again, okay? Hoje eu tô usando a Jessie como exemplo, gente. I'm talking about Jessie, so I'm going to say, here we're saying he, but he is for men. If I'm talking about a woman, it's Jessie, I'm going to say, she is from Rio de Janeiro. She is from Brazil. She is the nationality Brazilian. Okay, you can use this website to research for the words and the adjectives and the nationality. Okay, do you have any questions? If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, thank you. All right, now we're talking about nationalities in the world, and I have here an article or a paper. We can also call it a scientific article or a scientific paper. And usually you have here the title in English and in Portuguese. Two different languages, actually, not necessarily English and Portuguese. And in English is, can I have a volunteer to read the title in English, please? No one?
The impact of nationality on the contemporary art market.
Very good, thank you. And in Português is o impacto da nacionalidade no mercado de arte contemporânea. And in a scientific paper, you have the abstract and the resumo of your text. So the abstract is usually, you have to have the abstract in English. Here, oops. I took one part of the abstract for us to read. What I want you to do, remember the activity right in the beginning from the Brooklyn Rail, the magazine, that you have to identify some words. For example, we saw solo, show, performance, scale, and other words. Now you are going to look at this text, scan the text, and find some words that you identify. 10 seconds for you to find some words. Do you understand what to do? Does anybody have a question? Lembrando que o scan the text, agora não é o momento de vocês lerem o texto com todo cuidado. Scan é identificar algumas palavras que vocês possam, que tenham alguma relação com o português, ok? Se alguém não tiver entendido, let me know, tá? Me fala. So, 10 seconds for you to scan the text and identify some words. Okay, so here, can I have a volunteer to tell me some words that you found in the text?
Actors, contemporary, fact, artistic, nationality.
Thank you very, very much. So, I want you now, it's talking about arts, right? And we have here the artistic, also fame, and read the text now with patience. Read the text really, and I want you to tell me if you agree with the opinion of the author. So with the author's opinion, I will give you 1 minute for you to read the text. If necessary, use the dictionaries that I gave to you. Do you agree? Só antes de vocês começarem, I'm sorry. Do you agree em português. É uma pergunta para saber se vocês concordam, ok? Daqui a pouquinho eu vou lá no chat mostrar para vocês como vocês respondem. Acredito que a maioria saibam como dizer. Mas a gente fala no positivo, I agree, and the negative, I disagree, okay? So now, read the text 1 minute for you and think, I agree with this, or I disagree. We will come back in 1 minute, ok? Se alguém não tiver entendido, mais uma vez, me fala. Okay, time's up. I'm going to stop sharing. But I'm going to copy the text and send in the chat for you if you want some time to read it again. So I'm here. Do you have any questions about the text?
Yes.
Yes.
Say it.
It's because I'm using my cell phone and I didn't have time to search
I'm sorry for the
the
dictionary.
words. Yes, I don't understand too much.
Okay, Liviane, let's just wait for a moment, and I want to listen to Tamiri's question as well, and later we can define. Tamiris, do you also have a question?
Yes, I didn't understand that. I think the last phrase, take the lion's share, it's an expression.
It is an expression.
I haven't ever listened this expression before, so I don't know what it means.
Okay. Does anybody know what take the lion's share mean? No? Okay, when you take the lion's share, think about the lion. The lion's a big animal. It's a huge animal. And when it feeds itself, it eats a lot. So think about cake. And you are going to take most part of it. Almost the entire cake. So the lion's share is you take most of it. So you have a quantity and you take, for example, this, and this is only the rest. So to take the lion's share is to take a bunch, to have a lot. Do you understand? Yeah? So here in the text, would somebody want to explain the text, what you understand? Would you like to share? Okay, so here they're saying that the nationality changes the fame of the person. Not that nationality changes the person, but depending on the nationality of the person, this artist is going to be more famous. So, for example, here on the chat, we can see the text, right? The most recognized artists generally belong to a very select number of countries. So only some countries are have more famous artists. because they are North Americans, because they are English artists, because they are German artists. So mainly it's saying that we only know a quantity of artists that are from these nationalities. Do you understand? Yeah. So, no, Liviane, you have a question?
No, okay, go on. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Can I have a volunteer to start reading the text? Let's read together.
Can I?
Sure.
Although actors in the contemporary art world tend to deny the fact nationality and territory have a major effect on artistic fame, the most okay.
Sorry, Amanda. Would you like to go on? Okay, you can go on.
The most recognized artists generally belong to a very selected number of countries that are all Western, and among which the United Kingdom and Germany. But even more so, the USA take the lion's share.
That's it. So what are the countries that take the lion's share here in the text?
United Kingdom, Germany, and USA.
The Western countries, right? As well, just like Amanda said. Western, do you know what's Western? Yes, in Portuguese we would say ocidental, okay? So they are more famous. Yes, Laurita, I'm sorry for you, but that's okay. Is she here still? Yeah, sorry. Do you agree with the author's opinion or no, you disagree? Yeah, Ana Cláudia is doing like this because she agrees. So you can say I agree or I disagree, okay? And you, Tamires, do you agree or disagree with the author's opinion?
I agree.
Okay. Hannah, do you agree?
I agree.
Nice. Amanda, what about you? Do you agree with the author's opinion?
Yeah, I agree.
Amanda, can you ask Liviane? The question is, Liviane, do you agree?
Liviane, do you agree?
So, I'm understanding. Eu tô tentando entender um pouquinho o texto, assim, porque eu entendi mais ou menos o que o autor estava explicando, né? Só que eu não entendi muito bem a posição dele, né? Tipo, mais ou menos. Eu tô tentando. É isso.
Okay, no problem. Look, Viviane, here the main idea is to think that, excuse me, I'm going to speak in Portuguese, okay? Ele tá falando, você consegue ver o texto no chat? Tá aqui, ó, na nossa conversa, tá? Eu vou copiar e colar de novo, para ficar um pouquinho mais para baixo. Ele fala que a nacionalidade, né, nationality and territory, então a nacionalidade e o território, eles definem a fama, né, da pessoa. É isso que tá falando. So, North Americans, British, German artists are more famous. Como se a gente conhecesse mais os artistas que são dessa nacionalidade, ok? Do you agree?
Okay,
You agree?
Okay, I understand. Agree. It's true.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Now, I want you to do you remember the piece of paper that you wrote, the list of artists? Now it's the time that you're going to use it. Look, what we're going to do with the list. You are going to take your list. For example, my list is Frida Kahlo and Marina Abramovic. And do you know the nationality of the artists that you wrote down? What you're going to do, this is a suggestion. This is a website called Art Cyclopedia. You can also use Google, no problem. But I'm going to send you the website. Here, you can put the name of the artist here. This is my example, okay? Marina Abramovic, for example. And here I have her name, her nationality, and her occupation. Also, the year that she was born. So I know that Marina Abramovic is a Yugoslavian performance artist. You can use Art Cyclopedia, or you can use Google to look for your artist's nationalities. I'm going to send here for you. So, Tamiris, do you understand what to do now? Yeah? Can you explain to the group?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
So we have to take the artist that we wrote at the beginning of the class and search their nationality.
That's it. Thank you very, very much. Does anybody have any question about this activity? No? So I will give you 1 minute. I think it's okay for you to research that, okay? I'll let you know when time's up. Okay, the time is up. Now you are going to tell the group the nationality of 1 or 2 artists that you have there. So my example is Marina Abramovic, as you can see here. And I'm going to say, guys, Marina Abramovic is a Yugoslavian performance artist, or Marina Abramovic is from Yugoslavia. Okay, so I would like some volunteers to tell the nationality of 1 or 2 artists that you have there. Okay, who wants to start?
I can.
Please.
So I write 5 art, and one is Bruno Leszowski. He is from Polonia. And the others are female artists, and they are from Brazil.
All of them are Brazilians?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much. Another volunteer?
I wrote 5 artists also, and one is Bernini, that is an Italian painter and sculptor. 3 of them is Brazilian, and Diego, that is Mexican, a Mexican painter. Sorry.
Painter, that's it, correct. Thank you very much. Who else would like to share?
I wrote Vicente van Gogh is a Dutch artist. And the second is Berna Reale. Berna Reale is a Brazilian artist.
Awesome. Who else?
I wrote Edward Munch. He's from Norway. And Leonardo da Vinci is from Italy.
Great, thank you. Someone else? Everybody here could participate? No.
I have Luman Zin, that is a Brazilian musician, and René Magritte, that is a Belgian visual artist.
Awesome. Excuse me, just in português for a moment. Lembra lá no planejamento que eu mostrei para vocês que em algum momento a gente vai falar sobre os artistas? A gente já antecipou um pouco esse início falando sobre nacionalidade, aproveitando que a gente resgatou esse tema da nacionalidade, tá? Mas mais para frente a gente vai falar um pouco mais sobre as especificidades, de que forma que eles fazem, ou, enfim, quais materiais que eles se utilizam, talvez, para eles trabalharem, etc. Ok? All right. Everybody could participate. Is there someone else? Eloisa?
Yes. I wrote 3, but just one. Just one is Canadian. I think it's Canadian. Agnes Martin, her name, and the other one is Brazilian.
Thank you. Is there someone else? Everybody? Okay. Awesome. Moving on. Now, we are going to finally present ourselves completely, letting everybody know your name, your nationality, your occupation, and also you can insert a hobby if you would like to know. When you want to talk about something, since we are presenting ourselves, you can say, I'm going to write in the chat in a minute, you can say, something you don't know about me is I like singing, for example, okay? So how you are going to organize your ideas? Number 1, you are going to greet people. It's 11:15. You can say good morning, everyone, or you can say hello, you can say hi. In number 2, you're going to say your name. You decide how you say your name. And in number 3, you're going to say your nationality and your occupation. And now I'm inserting your hobby, a curiosity about you. So for example, you can say, as I said before, my example, something you don't know about me is that I like singing. It's just an example. By the way, when usually you have your social name, for example, my name's Stephany, but I have a different name that I prefer people to call me. So I can say, hi, my name's Stephany, but my friends call me da-na-na. So if this is your case, if that fits in your situation, you can say that, okay? You can say your name and how people call you, or how you prefer people to call you, okay? And for example, Ana Claudia, I said, okay, Ana, but maybe she prefers Ana Claudia, so she can say, my name is Ana Claudia, but people call me Ana only. I don't know. It's just an example. And so don't forget, please tell me as well a curiosity about you, okay? I will give you some time, like 5 minutes, because I would like you to write down, practice writing down this information, and you have this for you. It's also in your notebook or maybe in the computer, just for you to have and remember afterwards some specific information like this. So do you understand what to do now? You can speak?
Yes.
Yes. Somebody doesn't understand? No? Okay. So we're going to have now this 5 minutes. You write down this information and then everybody presents, okay? Nara, since you're not so well, it's okay if you don't present, okay? But if you think you're feeling okay to present, that's awesome, all right? Don't forget about the curiosity about you, okay? Oh, I like doing this. My hobby is this. I love going to the beach. I don't know. You decide. So 5 minutes for you, and we will come back in a minute. All right, we're back. So now I would like you to share information about you. I'm going to start, okay? Just to say hi to you. So good morning, my name is Stephany. I'm your English teacher. I also study drama at Unirio, and I love art. I love doing other things outdoor, like in nature and etc. And how about you?
Hey, can I go first so then I can go quiet again? Thank you. So, hello, my name is Nara. I'm a Brazilian visual artist. And something that you don't know about me is that I'm a great cook.
Ooh, awesome. Thank you, Nara. Go rest. Hope you feel better.
So can I?
Sure, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm from Brazil. And during the week, I work as an art educator at the Oscar Niemeyer Museum. And on the weekend, I work as a photographer. Something you don't know about me is that I love to play video games in my free time.
Which kind of video games, Hannah?
RPG.
Oh, really? Nice. And do you work with photography or you just it's a hobby? Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you.
After I put my Instagram.
Yes, please. Thank you very much, Hannah. Someone else?
May I?
Sure.
Okay, hi, I'm Liviane, but my friends call me Liv. I'm from Brazil and I'm a major visual arts and ceramist too. And something you don't know about me is that I love to go on downtown of my city, St. Louis, Maranhão, to see and study the historic buildings.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Liviane. Do you sell your pottery? The things you do with potter?
I don't understand, sorry.
You are a ceramicist, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you sell? Você vende products?
I'm starting now, and I'm producing some things desde o ano passado. Eu comecei mesmo no ano passado e tenho várias pessoas, mas eu não comecei a vender assim, bem profissional, não.
You're learning. You're a student of ceramics, right? Or pottery.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you for sharing. Nice to meet you. Someone else?
Hi, everyone. My name is Tamires. I'm Brazilian, and I'm major in conservation restoration. And something a lot of people know, it's not like a secret, but I like to draw and do gardening.
Tamiris, are you there?
And something else that
Do you listen to me? Hello.
Yes, I'm listening to you now. I can hear.
Deu para ouvir tudo direitinho ou cortou alguma parte?
I heard I do gardening.
And something else that I like to do, I learn a lot of things and do it very badly.
Like what, for example?
I play guitar, but very badly. And I photograph very badly too. And I'm learning French, but I speak it very badly as well. Cooking, just the basic. Yeah, I think it's that I cannot think of other thing right now.
Well, you're learning, right? The French, for example, you're learning it. So it's okay if you're not so good because you're learning. So you have time to practice. I hope you get better. But yeah, playing the guitar, everybody plays the guitar, right?
I hope I get better too.
Hopefully, last class, you're going to present to the group, right? Please. You're going to sing and play the guitar.
Sing, I can't sing. No, sing is worse than badly.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe you're just too hard on yourself. I don't know. I have to listen to you singing so I can say, oh, okay. I'm kidding. Thank you, Tamiris, for your presentation. Nice to meet you again. And can I have someone else, please? Same.
You can go, Amanda.
Okay. Hello, my name is Amanda. I have a degree in visual arts and a major in museology. I'm from Brazil, and I would like to be a writer someday.
You would like to be a writer in something specific, like, I don't know, terror, texts?
I don't know. I think I want to write a novel.
Nice. Hopefully, we will read your novel.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay, thank you very much, Amanda. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ana Cláudia, but people usually just call me Ana. I am Brazilian and a major in public relations. Something you don't know about me is that I like acting and photography. I am currently experimenting analogic photography.
Awesome. Maybe Hannah can give you some tips about photography. Awesome. Did everybody participate? Is there someone else here?
It's me. Can I?
Luisa, sure, please.
Stephany, can I or may I? What is the correct?
Both of them are correct. May I is more formal than can I, but both are correct.
Okay. So my name is Heloisa. I am a Brazilian architecture. And nowadays I'm doing a master in museology. And I love to go to the beach. And I used to surf, and I love to do yoga. And just a curiosity that my friends call me like hello, because of Elo, it's like hello. My nickname, né? Can I say nickname?
Sure.
And that's it.
Your nickname is Hello. That's very creative. I like it. I like it very well. Okay, guys, now we're coming to the end of the class. Probably we're finishing before then. We have programs like until 12. And before we finish the class, I would like you to tell me some things that you remember from today's class, the topics. Was there a word or something that calls your attention and that you want to say now that you remember? Or maybe a topic about something that you really, really like? I don't know, what a word. What do you remember about today's class?
I like that moment that you said that we cannot use, or not that we cannot use. It's not formal to use how do you do. I think that this is really, really good for me because it was like a normal sentence, and now I can understand that it's an informal way to talk with someone.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing? Is very, very informal. Now, how do you do? It's okay. It's like
yeah. How do
okay.
you do? And how are you doing? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you doing is very informal. Yeah. So depending on the context, don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Eloise. Thank you. Hello. Okay. Someone else? What do you remember? Maybe a word.
Something that I didn't know, and I have a lot of struggle.
Tamiris, I lost you. Oh no. She's back. Tamiris, are you there? Internet connection sometimes.
A internet tinha caído aqui.
I imagined.
A sentence that I didn't know and I had a lot of struggle to say what is my occupation is that I major in. I didn't know this sentence, so it facilitated my life.
Awesome. Thank you for the feedback.
The lion's share because I didn't know this expression. It was very interesting. I think I'm going to remember it in the future.
Awesome. You will. Thank you for the feedback, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Liviani and Ana Claudia, do you remember something specific that you would like to mention or no? Not really?
I would say the major in and have a degree, and the lion's share that they already said.
Okay. Liviani, probably the same thing?
I'm sorry, I'm doing my lunch, almost.
Okay.
Because eu já só precisar sair. But
That's okay.
I don't know what I learned many things. It was too good, too good.
Great, thank you, Liviani. So,
sorry.
It's okay, Hannah, say.
No, I like the text about the actors because we need to interpretar, né, o texto. We need to interpret. Yes.
That's it.
Just not read, but interpret this. This is nice. And I like you put Friends.
You like Friends?
Yes.
Awesome. Me too. I have watched it like tons of times. Oh my God. I just can't put up with it anymore. Okay, everyone. So thank you very much for today's class. I hope to see you next class. We are going to have more vocabulary, more material, and we're going to have more discussions. And since I can see this group speaks very well, you're very fluent, and you have a bunch of words that you know how to use them very well. So we're going to practice and keep on and moving. We can develop more and more the use of English. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you again next class. I'm very happy. Thank you very much for today's class. It was awesome. Very participative. Awesome. Thank you very much. Jessie, obrigada.
Obrigada, gente. Obrigada, Stephany. Foi ótimo.
Tchau, gente. See you. Bye-bye.
Obrigada, Stephany. See
Thank you.
Obrigada,
Bye,
gente.
bye.
Bye-bye. Nara, fique bem.
Obrigada.
Obrigada,
Bye.
até semana que vem.
Bye-bye. See you. Thank you.